So here's a question that I often get. Mike, people aren't respecting me. They won't follow me. What do I need to do? Here's the question that I have for them. Would you follow you? Welcome to the channel, Leadership with Mike. On this channel, I help managers become confident leaders, and I do that with no nonsense sense, if that makes any sense. So that's the question I get and I understand you as a manager, you as a leader, you just want the adults that were hired to do the job that the adults are supposed to do. You want to know that when you give them respect, when you show them that you trust them, that they will automatically return the favor, that they will automatically respect you. But let me ask you a question. Do you walk the walk? Do you talk the talk? See, this is one of the topics that I got into on my 30-day boot camp, where you have to be the leader and you have to be the person that people want to follow, that people feel comfortable thinking, yeah, this person, they know what they're doing. They're good enough to lead the team. I understand. I feel like as a person, they get things. Now, to be clear, this is a no judgment zone. So I'm not judging you, but I want you to be honest with yourself. I want you to question, are you followable? Is that even a word? And what I mean by that is, how do you manage your life? How do you manage the things that you do on the daily? Is it in a manner where other people, as much as we don't care about their judgments, but they are looking? Because when I'm working for a leader, when I'm working for a manager, I want to know that they've got their own shit together before they start meddling with me and my workplace, me and the income that I need to support my family. So I am, as an employee, judging my management. Now, what this means is when you're talking about finances, and I'm not telling you to share your financial information with people, but in general, people will watch you. Are you careless with your money? Are you always in debt? Is everything going on a credit card? People are going to look at you, especially if you're in accounting. Do you come to work and, you're just hanging out with the guys, having a coffee, and you're bragging about cheating on your spouse? Again, no judgment. But in my mind, if you're cheating on your spouse and you're my boss, my immediate question is, how are you going to cheat me? It may be selfish, but that's my concern. If you have kids, are you able to control them? Now, slow down, because there's really no control. But do you try? Or have you given up on your kids? Have you just let them make all the decisions around the house and you go to McDonald's because they demand that you go to McDonald's? Again, if you can't control or strongly attempt to manage day-by-day situations within your household, how are you expecting adults to say, yeah, I'm going to listen? If the 9-year-old doesn't have to listen to you, why do I, as a 44-year-old, need to listen to you? I understand it's in the paycheck. I understand that on paper you're the boss, but there's a level of respect that I will have. Again, I feel like this is going to come off weird because I'm not here to judge. Everybody has their struggles. But if you are trying to get people, your team, to respect you, are you putting in the work outside of work? Do you come into work after the weekend and be like, oh, I was hammered again last night. Oh, I was so high. These are things which are fun and can be done responsibly. But if you're always of the party mindset, it may rub the wrong way on your team. Because they're thinking, it's Monday morning. Is he hungover again? He's acting like a child. I got to listen to it. And I'm not telling you don't have your drinks. I'm not telling you don't have your smokes. What I'm telling you is how are you presenting yourself to your team? When you want respect, there's a certain image that you want to show. I'm not telling you to be fake. You just have to pick and choose. Let me reframe it this way. When I'm talking to my wife, there's a certain choice of words that I use. There's certain tones. When I'm talking to my buddy, there's extra words, and some of them are a little bit more colorful. But that's the difference. When I'm talking to you, you see a certain tone. You see a certain style of conversation. I want to ask you, of the three, who do you think gets the fake mic? I'm going to tell you, nobody gets the fake mic. We all, as individuals, as people, we have to tailor our delivery to the audience. So it's not a matter of being fake, it's just certain people see certain sides. And I want to ask you, what side is your team seeing of you? Because that could be the single reason that you're not getting the respect that you were hoping for. That could be the number one factor to why your team thinks that you're a child. Imagine, you're 23, and I get it. I was there. You're 23, you're going out getting hammered. And then you come in and you're bragging about it getting hammered. And then you're drunk driving or something so stupid. And me, as a 44-year-old adult, I know you're doing things because that's the age you're in. But I have a hard time showing respect when it comes to work. I have a hard time believing that you are going to make the right decisions that will affect me, my career, my finances, and my ability to provide for my family. Do you understand where that can be a little bit off? So if you're not getting the respect that you need, it's possible that you're just showing a little bit too much of one side and not enough of the other side. You're wanting your team to act like adults. You're wanting your team to get their job done because that's what they're paid for. Understood. Yet, you're not coming to work and acting and being the leader that they need. You're showing them a different side of you, which I always say, we want to share. But there are some things you don't want to share. There are some aspects of your personality, of your life that you may want to keep close. You may want to share with close friends and family outside of work, and maybe you don't want your team to know, which is fine because every person that we interact with, they get a certain part of our personality. They don't necessarily get the whole package. While we're on the topic of keeping things to ourselves or only sharing so much, in this video, 5 secrets that you need to keep as a manager. Like you don't want to share this with your staff. Get your coffee. I'll see you there now. Ciao.